everyone. It's Coco back with another Unite to Ignite interview. Today I'm here with Sarah. Sarah, could you introduce yourself for us?
Hey everyone, I'm Sarah Ize-Iyamu. I am an online ads and sales consultant. I help coaches and consultants create an online course so they can earn more money online and get more time and freedom to do what they love.
Oh, yes, that sounds wonderful. Who
Yeah.
wouldn't want more time to do what they love?
Yes, exactly.
All right, so where are you located?
I'm based in Dallas, Texas.
Awesome, awesome. How do you like it in Texas?
It's like quiet. I love it actually. So super peaceful. Like that's what I love.
Good, good. I would think in Texas it'll be busy. I know it's a big place.
Yeah, I'm in Plano, so it's like really the environment I'm in is like super quiet and all. So it gives you the time to really think and focus more. I really like environments like that.
Yeah, where you can meditate and you can stay consistent.
Yeah.
All right. So, how did you get to Texas? Have you been there forever or?
Oh, well, I was born and brought up in Nigeria. So yeah, so I've all my life I was in Nigeria for the past 20 plus years. Yeah, about 24 years. Yeah. So I moved here to the US simply because what I do, online marketing as a whole, I'm looking towards scaling higher. So that's part of why I moved here. Yeah,
Awesome for elevation. Awesome to take it to
exactly.
the next level.
Yeah, people have reasons why they move. Some people move for marriage, some people move for jobs. So I didn't move for a job. I work online from my laptop, so I can go to anywhere in the world and work from my laptop. That's the beauty of what I do.
That's amazing.
So, however, I moved to the US simply because to me, there's more opportunities here. That's to me. For other people, they see opportunities elsewhere and they also move there. So
Yeah.
yeah, I love the US. It's a different environment. It's a learning curve. It's totally a different and growth environment for me so far. Yeah.
Awesome. I'm glad to see you growing, taking it to the next level.
Yeah.
How was it coming from Nigeria to the United States? Like, how did you go about finding your home? How was that process for you?
Well, I'm so grateful that I have amazing friends.
Okay.
Like in Nigeria, I have friends from all walks of life.
Mm-hmm.
Friends in high places, friends in middle places, friends in low places. I totally understand the power of social currency.
Yeah.
So coming to the US, it was easier for me because finding my apartment, everything. Like I had friends that showed me the neighborhood to move into. That you should start off from here, walking me through getting my apartment, and I also met amazing people here. I met people before when I was in Nigeria searching for Airbnb. I also made friends. I also coming here. I met them. They've shown me so many things. Like, opened my eyes to so many things. Like it's so amazing having people, having a good network.
Yeah.
It's really important. So it made the move easier for me.
Awesome. You touched on something that I've never touched on before, which is social currency. And it's so important, especially in business. It's not what you know, sometimes it's really who you know that can get you to that next level. So I'm really glad you brought that up. That is very important. I remember to write that down so I can go more into that for my audience. I love that.
Yeah, like you have to be conscious about your social currency. People think it's all about, oh, let's be friends, let's make friends. No, just like in everything in life, you have to invest in it and you have to build it. So, and just like the way you build things in life, you can also destroy things.
Very.
So the question is, the people around you, are you investing in them? in as much as they are investing in you. So social currency, it plays out because someone you meet today, there's a big probability that your paths will cross 5 years from now, 10 years from now. One of the people that helped me, one of the families that helped making my move to the US super, super easy, I met them online 10 years ago.
Wow.
10, yeah, 10 years ago. And thank God I'm not like those people that go online and say all sort of comments, and because the internet never forgets.
Yeah.
Like, internet never forgets. So looking at now, I'm in the US and I'm like seeing them 10 years after. I'm like, wow, you can't even imagine. This life is so short and this world is so small. So
Mm.
yeah.
Yeah, you stayed connected and look where it led you. That's amazing. And it's really all about character. So tell me a little bit about growing up in Nigeria. What was that like for you?
Nigeria was fun. It was fun, a lot of ups and downs, a lot of people. So growing up, I have always been someone that loves reading, thanks to my mom. She helped me at a really, really young age build up the habit of reading, right? So even at a point, I didn't really like, at a point in school, I didn't really like doing assignments, homeworks, all of that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a struggle at a point, but I always came up top in class, right? Simply because I built that habit of reading. So then eventually I got into college. I studied. I went to University of Lagos, one of the top universities in Nigeria. I studied marine biology. I finished top in class,
Mm-hmm.
4.49. The school reached out to me to come become an assistant lecturer, and I turned them down simply because I wanted to take my beauty business online, because when I was in school, I was doing beauty. I was selling skincare products. I was
Oh,
doing makeup for people.
uh-huh. You've always been an entrepreneur.
Yeah, from 17. Like,
Wow.
when people were going to class, I don't advise this. However, when people were going to class, I was going to do small jobs, earn money here and there, doing makeup for movies,
Oh,
for
amazing.
for weddings. Yeah, so that's exactly what I was doing. And then I'm at the point where after school, I then decided, what exactly do I want to do, right? I then decided what I want to do. So a friend of mine told me, hey, Sarah, take your business online. And I'm like, take your business online? Everybody says take your business online.
Uh-huh.
And that is actually a really, really, really big, that is a big advice. And you can't, when you say take your business online, so I then started taking my business online. I built my first website. I also tried doing what you call drop shipping. Starting out, I tried doing drop shipping.
Uh-huh.
I partnered up with different makeup companies and uploaded their products on my website. And I'm like, okay, let me see if I would start making sales. Nothing worked.
Right.
And the reason nothing worked was because, yeah, people don't really like to talk about their failures, right? People don't really like to talk about their failures. I'm one person that I will tell you this. When the key is to always gain knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand?
Yep.
When you come across a stumbling block, the key is to always gain knowledge. That is the key. So eventually I started taking courses and I started mastering traffic and copywriting. Yes, those are the two powerful skills I started mastering. Learning is a never ending phase, and I believe everyone is still learning irrespective of the phase they are in life.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, traffic works in every business. Traffic works in every business. It's the lifeblood of every business.
Yeah, yeah. And I like the way you flipped it. You looked at that failure as just a lesson to take you to the next level.
Yes, yes.
Because some people come across it and, oh, this isn't working, and they give up. But you said, this isn't working. Let me figure out why. What can I do differently? That's amazing. All right. So from doing makeup and doing your online business, how did you get into marketing? What you're doing now?
Okay, so so trying to grow my makeup business, right, and my skincare business. I fell in love with marketing, and yeah, like I fell in love with learning copywriting. I fell in love with advertising and all of that.
Okay.
And I started out by teaching, holding webinars, live webinars on how to build websites. I started by that. And I remember then not much people attended, but I was still back to back, consistent doing the webinars. And then that was when I got a call to come join an initiative that was being held in Nigeria by Facebook. So Facebook came into Nigeria and started a program called the Boost Your Business program. And I was one of their trainers for 2 years. I was one of their trainers. That doesn't mean I wasn't working for Facebook. I chose to be part just to help small businesses in Nigeria grow
Oh,
their business with Facebook advertising.
awesome.
So I held hundreds of seminars in different states. In total, about 4,000 people attended my own seminar teaching Facebook advertising. It wasn't easy doing these seminars. Yeah, seminars is not easy. That's a different ball game on its own. Promoting it, getting people to come, getting the hall, getting everything up, and it's
4,000 people is impressive.
4,000. Yeah, and within that space,
Uh-huh.
I was doing the trainings in different states. Yeah.
Wow, that's a lot of people.
Yes. So yeah, I was using advertising to drive traffic, get people to come and all of that. Yeah. So eventually I switched to online courses.
Oh,
And yeah, I switched to online courses because I'm like, I want to reach more people online. And then I switched to online courses, and that is where I've been so far.
awesome. So you fell in love with marketing, you fell in love with advertising. At first, you were kind of like intimidated by going online, but now I think you're all online, right?
Yeah, yeah. Like it wasn't easy at first. There were failures. That's one thing I will tell you. Wasn't easy at first. There were failures, and nobody will tell you it was easy. But one thing I will tell you is you gotta build a relentless mindset. You have to keep moving no matter what. No matter if everything falls apart, you have to keep moving. There were so many times my website crashed. There were so many times my website got hacked. There were so many times, yeah, there were so many times my ads got disapproved. Then there were times my ads scaled to thousands of people buying online. So yeah, you have to keep moving no matter what.
Okay, so going into your business aspect, what are some of the do's and don'ts you would say when making a course or when trying to reach people online?
Okay, so one thing I will tell you is this. The first step, people think the first step is creating the course.
Yeah.
No, that is not the first step. The first step is getting people to pay you first to validate that idea. You want to see if you have a golden course idea, right? So the key is to getting your first few sales before you create the course, not creating a course and trying to get people to buy the course.
Yeah.
So once you get your first few sales, the only validation for if you have a good idea is when people pay you. So I've just dropped a secret here. So that is number one. That is where many people fail at it, right? I'm not saying this is the only method to successfully launch a course. No, I'm just saying, hey, you want to play safe. You try to pre-sell the course first. And there's so many ways to get paid for a course that you've not created. So my favorite way is I like to create, that's my own favorite, one of my favorite ways is I like to create a sales page and get people to pre-enroll into the program. Then I start creating the program on the go before we talk about getting more sales and then scaling it. So that is just one way. There are other ways to also get people. If you don't have a sales page, you don't have a website, awesome. Another way is Facebook groups. So with Facebook groups, you can pre-sell your program. You can get people to join your Facebook group for a free challenge or for a free mini video series, and then you try to pitch them into joining your program at a certain price point, and let's see how many people join. So it tells you whether you pitched it correctly or whether your idea is a good idea or not.
Yeah. So basically like trial and error. Like try it, see if it works. If it doesn't, go back into the lab and work some stuff out.
Exactly.
Speaking of the lab, you went to school for marine biology. I'm like, wait a minute. Speaking of the lab, what is that doing? Is it just something that you grew up and you were like, I want to do this, and then you got into it?
You know, one thing I would say is Nigeria is a special country. It's not like the US in any way. Okay. So I wanted to do medicine. I wanted to be a medical doctor because I had this dream of helping people, in quotes. So I didn't know that helping people can be in various forms, right? So I thought it's just me being a doctor, I'm helping people. And also me being smart, then I should study medicine. And then I couldn't get into medicine. I opened the portal one day and I saw marine biology. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to take this course. I'm going to do the course. After the course, I'm going to do what I want. So yeah, many Nigerian students, they're doing courses that they didn't originally sign up for, or yeah, it's just what it is. So yeah.
That's in America too. We sign up for classes just because, you're out of high school, that's the next step, and you're like, okay, you don't really even know yourself yet.
Exactly. You've just said it. Self-awareness is like so important. Knowing who you are, what you do, what you can do, and what you're capable of carrying. It's really, really important.
Yeah. I work with people when we talk about core values, what makes you who you are. And I can tell from you, one of your core values is service to people. And I think it's cool that you were like, I'm going to be a doctor so I can help people. And then now you're doing what you love and you're still helping people.
Yes.
So I think that's so amazing to be able to do what you love naturally, but in a whole different field than what you first imagined it would be.
Yes, definitely. Yeah, it's key. And some people say, hey, do what you love. Yeah, that is also one part. And another part is it's not every time that it has to do with you doing what you love. There are some times where there are some instances where you have to be in certain situations, because certain situations, there's always a lesson to learn. Yeah. So I wouldn't say studying marine biology was 100% a mistake. There were people that I met there. There were things I learned there that's still helping me till today. Yeah. So life has a reason for so many things. Yeah.
Yeah. I think every part of our journey is added to us for a reason. We might be like, what was that about? But then 10 years down the road, it pops back up and you're like, oh, okay, this is why I went through that. So that is great. You have a wonderful mindset on things.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much.
You have a wonderful mindset. So with the online course business, can you give us how that works? This is your moment to let us know if anybody needs help, in any areas, you can let us know exactly what you do and how you do it.
Okay, so the online course business is the most one of the most profitable. So why do I say so? Um, when you look at other business models, right, such as mini importation, maybe you're bringing things from other countries and you're selling it in your own country. That is one. Or maybe you want to do drop shipping. Maybe you don't want to bring in the products. You want the product to be sent to people's house. That's another business model. Third business model is the service business model, where you offer services to people. That means your presence has to be there for the business to work.
Mm-hmm.
What other there are a lot of service businesses, such as driving an Uber, being a makeup artist, and all of that,
Yeah.
right? Many of those modules requires many of them requires your physical presence. Many of them require some form of physical product to work, right? But in the case of running an online course, the beauty of an online course, some people say, hey, you create an online course once and you keep selling it. Yes, that is true, but that's not the whole entire part, right?
Yeah.
So I mentioned, oh, when you create when you pre-sell your course and you start creating it, you want to eventually, from time to time, you want to get feedback from your students, and then you want to build up, you want to improve on the course, on the program. And 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 one beauty of online course is you don't have to worry about logistics. You don't have to worry about, hey, the customer hasn't gotten their product, or the product got destroyed,
Uh-huh.
or you're spending hours just to finish one product. An online course is simply like one to thousands of people. If you're doing a service business and you're working one to one, right? Maybe you're a coach or you're a consultant, you're working one to one. With an online course, you can work with thousands of people online. You create a program that impacts people's life, that helps them get results in that your industry, in that your niche. So that's the major beauty of having an online course. It establishes you as an authority, is an income stream. It's one income stream that would keep bringing in sales for you as long as you have it up. So there are people that they've created an online course business, and they've left their course on their website and they've gone forward to start up a supplement based business, because I see online course as free money. There's no much, how I put it,
You
too
have to put
many
a lot of
product
resources.
costs, inventory, all of that. No, there's none of that. You can get 500 people to buy your program. You can get 1,000 people to buy your program. You can get 10,000 people to buy your program. So it's one valid idea. Agora, I don't know if you heard about Agora Financial. They're one of the they're $1 billion company based on information marketing, selling information. Yes.
That-
So if you're wondering, oh, I don't think people like to read, I don't think people like to take courses, I don't think people buy courses, especially during the lockdown period. A
yeah.
lot of businesses were on halt, and a lot of people started seeing that, hey, they can actually make money online.
Mhm.
This thing you're doing in your business, they can teach it and also earn money online. And you don't have to be in contact with people for you to make money.
Mhm.
So the lockdown taught a lot of people that, like, there were people that I know some people that there are people that they had lost their job as a result of the whole lockdown thing.
Mhm.
So they lost their job and they're like, hey, Sarah, I bought one of your programs last year. I can't find my login details. And I'm like, okay, hey, here's your login details. So it's the whole lockdown thing. It became a time of reflection for a
Yeah.
lot of people, of a reflection to really look within themselves and find other means to grow, to expand, to earn. And it was a time to open a lot of people's minds, because there are a lot of closed minds in this world. So open a lot of people's minds to earning online, to the potentials of earning online.
Yeah.
So yeah.
It's innovative. You know, if something's not working in a certain time, think of something else that can work. And selling online is working and will work forever as long as the internet is running. So
Yes.
that is amazing.
Yes, like even just with your phone, there are different formats of an online course. It can be audio online course, it can be an ebook, or it can be video, or it can be a combination of the three, really. But the key is you are delivering you're delivering value that would bring a specific result in that. When people go through that course, your course shouldn't promise the whole world. Your course should promise a specific result. Yeah.
All right. I like that. I like that. It's very, very good. Very good. So with the online, I know you mentioned the groups and things like that, Facebook groups, you help people set up everything and what.
Yeah, so basically, if you want to work with us, you want to work with my company, Sarah HQ LLC, we would help you find your golden course idea. That is the first stage. You want to get people to pay you for your knowledge, because that is super essential, right? And then we will go into processes and systems. What systems do you need up in place that would help you automate your course? And what kind of course should you create? What kind of course should you create at what journey that you're in? Another thing, most particularly, that we would help you with is mindset. Because I know a lot of multi-talented people, but they fail to launch their courses online simply because of mindset. People struggle with things such as imposter syndrome, right?
Yeah.
People struggle. Yeah, people say, will people pay me for my advice? I don't think anybody will pay you for my advice. I don't think anybody will pay me for my advice. You see, everybody has experienced that imposter syndrome. What matters is what you do despite that imposter syndrome. You have to keep moving no
Mm-hmm.
matter what. Confidence comes from results. When you get a result, your confidence would start building. So, and this and many more, because there's like so many kinds of mindset blocks that stop people from launching their course online.
That's
So,
my specialty is mindset.
yeah.
Trying to get
Yes,
people from a fixed
exactly.
mindset to a growth mindset. And that's why I call it the conqueror's mindset. So no matter what is in front of me, I know I can tackle it and I can move on to the next thing and keep going. That is a big part of everything is mindset.
Exactly. Exactly. So if you want to work with us, you can shoot me an email, sarah@sarahhq.com, and we'll be glad to get you started on how you can launch, you can create your own program that would help you earn online and scale your coaching business or your consulting business or whatever business it is that you're doing. Or maybe you want to start up an income stream online, selling your knowledge. You don't need to bring in thousands of products from some country. You don't need to be 100% skilled and talented. You just need a process, a system that works, that would help you create your course and get you students in your program.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Sarah. So that's Sarah at Sarah HQ.
Yes, sarah@sarahhq.com.
All right, you guys got it. Make sure you reach out if you're looking to start a course, if you're looking to get a product out into the interwebs, let Sarah know and contact her. She has a program that'll definitely work for you. So
Yes.
we look forward to seeing a lot of people growing their online business and their online, experience through you.
Yes, so just send me an email with your name, your phone number, and yeah, you get on a free strategy call with me or my team, and we'll talk and see if we're a good fit to join the program or not. So yeah.
Sounds good. All right, so we're reaching our 30-minute mark. At the end of the interview, I always ask everyone if you can say one thing to everyone in the world or everyone who views this interview, what would that one thing be?
If I was to say one thing, wow, okay. So I would say this: build your mind, speak what you want to see to your life, and take action daily. That's what.
Yes, I love it.
Yeah.
Positive affirmations. Thank you so much, Sarah. We appreciate you joining us.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me. I really, really appreciate it.
Bye bye, everyone.